princesses, treat yourself, and big hats. It's episode 47.
It's the Brainiac Top 10 and 10. Here's the owner of Brainiac Trivia, John Boyce, and his favorite 10 questions of the week.
Hey guys, hope you're well. Over the last week, I asked 160 questions, and these are my favorite 10 in 10 minutes or less.
Number 10.
Kicking us off at number 10 will be multiple choice. What is the name of the bugle tune sounded at the introduction to a horse race? First Call, Horse and Horn, or The King's Saddle? Yeah, so that tune. What do you call that? First Call, Horse and Horn, or The King's Saddle? That is properly called the First Call.
Number 9.
Moving on to history for this one. Volcanic ash from which country spread such a thick cloud over Europe in 2010 that air traffic had to be shut down? Volcanic ash from which country spread such a thick cloud over Europe back in 2010 that air traffic had to be shut down? So back in 2010, you may remember this. Volcanic ash from Iceland was so thick that it shut down air traffic for quite a while.
Number 8.
Leisure at number 8. What online battle arena game is esports giant Riot Games best known for developing? What online battle arena game is esports giant Riot Games best known for developing? That would be League of Legends.
Number 7.
Music at number 7. What 2017 Ed Sheeran song became Spotify's most streamed song of the decade? What 2017 Ed Sheeran song became Spotify's most streamed song of the decade? Currently sitting at around 3.8 billion streams, Shape of You.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, and the man on the jukebox.
Number 6.
Back to history at number 6. What famous, now deceased politician and philanthropist once said, "Education is the strongest weapon to change the world"? What famous, now deceased politician and philanthropist once said, "Education is the strongest weapon to change the world"? Education is the strongest weapon to change the world. That was Nelson Mandela.
Number 5.
All right, at number 5, clues and clips. You're going to get 2 shots to get this one. Looking for a movie. First the clue, then the audio clip. This late 2010s independent comedy drama explores the friendship of 2 men who are both on the run for completely different reasons. Filming took place in North Carolina and Georgia. This late 2010s independent comedy drama explores the friendship of 2 men who are both on the run for completely different reasons. Filming took place in North Carolina and Georgia.
You have a young boy with Down syndrome in the middle of nowhere.
I'm the one that's been taking care of him because you can't do it unless you put him in a cage.
Okay, look, he needs to be properly taken care of, and that's my job. I'm sorry to break up your little primitive gang or whatever is going on, but this is not Lord of the Flies. You can't just, there's rules, there's regulations,
Okay.
He has medication, there's paperwork.
Yeah, all right, well, while you've been doing paperwork, we've been doing something called living. Ain't that right, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
From 2019, The Peanut Butter Falcon. Really good movie if you haven't seen it. I love the line right there at the end. Okay, cool.
Number 4.
Going to give you a 50-50 shot here on number 4, guys. Fact or crap? Dolphins sleep with one eye open. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. Fact or crap?
That's the fact, Jack! That's a fact, Jack!
Yep, that is a fact, especially those dolphins living in rough waters.
Number 3.
Kicking us off at number 3, we'll go to entertainment. The self-pampering phrase, treat yourself, originated from what sitcom? The self-pampering phrase, treat yourself, originated from what sitcom?
Three words for you. Treat yourself.
Parks and recreation, words to live by.
Number 2.
Okay, my second favorite question of the last week came from Food and Beverage. In 2014, what fast food chain purchased Pharrell's oversized mountain hat on eBay for $44,000? In 2014, what fast food chain purchased Pharrell's oversized mountain hat on eBay for $44,000? So this question was definitely better in person because I had a picture up on the screen. You could see Pharrell in his big giant hat. It looks almost identical to the Arby's logo. It's like he went somewhere and said, make me the Arby's hat. And then, of course, he was able to put it up on eBay and sell it. I don't know if he put it on eBay or somebody else had it. I don't know exactly how that unfolded. But if you look at the pictures, look at the logo, it's a dead ringer.
Number 1.
My favorite question of the week came from Arts and Literature. Who wrote a memoir titled The Princess Diarist, which topped bestseller charts in 2016? Who wrote a memoir titled The Princess Diarist, which topped bestseller charts in 2016? So I had a lot of reasonable answers on this, mostly actual princesses, but the correct answer is Carrie Fisher. The Princess Diarist was a 2016 memoir written by Carrie Fisher based on diaries that she kept as a young woman around the time she starred in the 1977 film Star Wars. Maybe you've heard of it. It was her third memoir in addition to 4 novels and a one-woman Broadway show. It, of course, was Fisher's final book as she tragically passed December 27th, 2016, just 5 weeks after its release. Now, the book describes Fisher's affair with co-star Harrison Ford in detail. At the time of the relationship, Ford was married with 2 children and in his early 30s. In January of 2017, shortly after Fisher's death, it topped the New York Times nonfiction bestsellers list, and later that year was nominated for the Hugo Award for Best Related Work, and then won the Grammy for Best Spoken Word Album. Long live Princess Leia. Guys, I'm hard at work watching a lot of movies from the 1980s. April 27th at the Capitol Theater in Lebanon, I am hosting 80s Movie Trivia Night and a movie night. I'm going to have 4 rounds of your favorite 80s movies. Round 1 will be action, round 2 is science fiction, round 3 is comedy, and round 4 is animation. Trivia will last about an hour or so. We'll take a short break, and then we're going to come back and watch Back to the Future. All this takes place at the Capitol Theater in Lebanon, April 27th at 6 o'clock. It's a Saturday night. If you haven't been to the Lebanon area, there's tons of great restaurants and bars in the area, free parking, all kinds of cool little boutiques and places to shop, a creamery. You can make a whole day out of this. So come on out on April 27th. Come out a little bit early, get something to eat, get something to drink. The theater also has beer and food, so really there are no excuses. It's a great date night and a great opportunity as well to relive some of your favorite 80s movies. So come on out April 27th at 6 o'clock. Thanks for listening to the podcast. I'm John Boyce, and this has been the Brainiac Trivia Top 10 in 10.
Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder!